This is PokePress coverage of the 2012 Pokemon US Nationals in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hi everyone, Steven here at the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana at the 2012 Pokemon Trading Card and Video Game US Nationals. So I'm going to give you a tour. We're in the same place as last year, basically the same layout. So if you saw last year's tour, you pretty much know what to expect. But we're going to go through and show you what's here. So first of all, right now we're in the open gaming area. Not much going on here because they're actually in the middle of round 2 right now. But this is obviously the place, for those of you who aren't aware, this is the place where people go in between rounds or after hours. It's open 24 hours just to meet with people, play little side games, stuff like that. So that's what this room is for. So let's go out. So like I said, the layout this year is pretty much the same as last year. We're in the same rooms. And first thing as we come out here is this is a lobby area. Down this way, there's a couple things. So the main event is over on the left. We'll go in there in a minute. But first, on the right-hand side, a little further down, are our two vendors. We have Troll and Toad and Collector's Cash, two vendors this year at Nationals. On the left-hand area, past the main hall, is the registration area. Nothing going on right now, but later today, the video game registration will start. That goes on for a couple hours today and then early tomorrow morning. So here we have the exhibit hall, and first thing you have here is you have a nice little schedule of events. It's a 3-day event, although there was some registration yesterday, but that's the schedule of events right there. And then we come into the convention hall. Again, this is laid out pretty much the same way as last year. First off, we have these little art pieces here of Reshiram and Zekrom. And then first over on the left we have the junior and senior TCG areas. They're, like I said, they're in round 2 right now. Over on the right hand side we have the video game headquarters. Nothing going on today really with the video game, so that place is pretty much empty, but it'll be busy tomorrow. Over on the left hand side you can see where they post the pairings. And then finally, once we come to the middle area here, we have a couple things. First up on the left, we have a parents area, and behind that you can actually see there's a creative center. Creative center has a few things going for it, coloring, stuff like that. Parents area is obviously for people who want to watch their kids while they play from a safe distance. That's what that's for. Here we have some inflatable Pokemon as usual. We have the starters, you know, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. Oshawott on the blow up has a little frown on there, but you'll notice over here the real thing has a nice little smile on. I don't know why the blow up is happy, but the real thing over here is smiling. And then the kind of the last thing over here in the middle area, well, there's actually a couple. First of all, Pikachu has paid us a visit. And then we have our big backdrop there. As a contrast last year, they don't have anything up over there for the to promote Worlds coming up in August in Hawaii. Not sure exactly why that is. And there's another smaller backdrop there. That's usually where they end up taking the publicity photos for the top finishers. We have another parents area, a little bit smaller here, for people to hang out. And then over to the left, first of all, we have the information desk. It's also the lost and found. If you need information about where or when things are, this is where you go. They can answer pretty much any questions you have. Over here we have a couple of kiosks set up for the trading card game online. And that's set up here. And then over here on this side we have the Masters Division. Masters Division, as usual, is divided up into 2 flights. blue and orange, and eventually when we get to the top cut, those will be re-merged together. And one other thing that's happening is that we did have a little bit of spillover into this right side. So the right side here is normally reserved for side events. So not too much going on today, at least until later after some people drop. Definitely more tomorrow and definitely stuff on Sunday. But right now it's more or less vacant, but definitely see some more stuff later today there. So, you know, that's pretty much a brief tour. Like I said, Nationals this year, the layout is pretty much the same as last year, so you kind of know what to expect. So this has been Stephen Reich from the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Pokemon Trading Card and Video Game US Nationals 2012.
This has been a PokePress Special Report.